It is such a tremendous honor to be here amongst the greatest talent and coaching minds that our league has to offer. To be named the National Football League's most valuable player for the 2020 regular season just a week ago, and now to win the Super Bowl 55 MVP in the same season is a dream come true. I will be sure to celebrate this incredible accomplishment with my teammates, coaching staff, and the incredible 12 fans back in Seattle. I would like to thank my teammates, coaching staff, and the Seahawks organization, as well as my family and the 12 fans. And I would also like to recognize the Kansas City Chiefs on their season. I just want to start off by recognizing the Kansas City Chiefs on their incredible performance this season. Andy Reid and his staff have an incredible thing going on with this organization, and I expect that this team will be back next year and will be tougher to beat. I have played in the NFL for 9 seasons now, and I have never seen a player that can make the type of plays that Patrick Mahomes is capable of making. When his team needs him in crunch time, this kid is a very special player, and the league needs to continue to take notice. It is crazy to think that just 6 years ago, we were in the same situation as the Kansas City Chiefs, coming off a Super Bowl victory and having the potential to win back-to-back on play that was decided by 2 yards. If it were not for the play made by Bobby Wagner and our incredible defense, this game would have had a completely different outcome. I totally understand how hard it is to fall just short, but I strongly believe that this team will come back better next year. So I want to start off by thanking God. I'm here today because God has brought me here. Jesus has brought me here. I am with an amazing team, and I believe He perfectly placed me in the right spot at the right time. I would like to thank my teammates, coaching staff, 12 fans, and Seahawks, the Seahawks organization for putting their trust in me and belief that this team could win another championship. Without them, we would not have been in the situation or in the position to play and win another Lombardi Trophy for our fans back in Seattle. I would also like to thank my entire family for supporting me through the highs and lows over the course of the season. I especially would like to thank my father, who is no longer with us today. My father is the biggest inspiration in my life. Without him and my family's support, I would not be the man you see before you. Now, I will discuss a little bit about what got me here in this moment. So, since I was in high school, I wanted to play, or I've always wanted to play professional football and baseball and be a 2-sport athlete. But my love is truly football. My dad used to wake me up at 5:30 in the morning and hit ground balls and tell me, "Don't be afraid to excel. Don't be afraid to be great." It was the work ethic and sacrifice instilled in me at a young age that has allowed me to be successful. Now, after my senior season at Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin, where I had won the Big Ten Conference title while setting the NCAA record for passing efficiency, I then declared for the NFL draft, where many of the NFL scouts told me that at 5'11", I was too small to play in the NFL. It was the Seattle Seahawks who took a chance with me by selecting me as the 75th overall draft pick in 2012, after 5 other quarterbacks had been previously selected by other teams. As a rookie going through training camp, I had to compete with with veteran quarterbacks like Matt Flynn and Travaris Jackson. Throughout the camp, I had impressed Coach Pete Carroll so much with my maturity and athletic ability that I claimed the starting spot. And then, by the end of the season, I would be voted Rookie of the Year and tie Peyton Manning's rookie touchdown record of 26 in a single season. I think in order to be a great quarterback, you have to have great leadership, great attention to detail, and relentless competitive nature. And that's what I try to bring to the table. I have a long way to go. I'm still learning, and I'm still on a constant quest for knowledge. Being a quarterback, the way I believe, is there is always room for improvement. I always cut up the film and try to watch what I can improve on, whatever little detail. In order for me to be efficient with the football in games, I prepare by being efficient and focused on making smart decisions and practice the little details. So winning a Super Bowl and being recognized for my hard work means more than anything. On June 8th, 2010, the Colorado Rockies drafted me to play baseball for an organization. And the very next day, my father passed away. I went from being at the highest high in my life to the lowest low in just under 24 hours. I had always had the urge to play the game of play football. Many people said I could not do it because my height and size. Too small to play quarterback in the NFL. For me, it was one of those things. I just believe in my talent and that the Lord gave me. I took a huge risk leaving baseball, but I really wanted to play football in the NFL. I remember my dad asking me one time or saying this to me one time, and it's always stuck with me since. Why not you, Russ? Why not me? Why not in the Super Bowl? Finally, once again, I would like to thank all 12 fans back in Seattle, my teammates, my coaching staff, and the Seahawks organization for putting me in the position to compete for championships. Thank you for choosing me as a Super Bowl 55 MVP. Have a good night. Go Hawks.